Anambra State. I never even slept in my village for one day. But something happened that made me to decide this is enough. And what was that? Coincidentally, in 1999, Professor ABC Nwosu ran to be governor of Anambra State. In the primary, he lost. Professor ABC Nwosu. I wasn't part of the election. I wasn't the party. I wasn't the party member. In 2001, they found out that the governor then wasn't doing what he expected. And a group of people approached him and say, you plan to contest in 2003. Professor ABC Nwosu turned to the group and said, I'm going to be 60 in 2003. Nobody, no 60-year-old can govern Anambra State. It's a very difficult state. You need a young man between 40 and 45 who is successful on his own, who can be able to battle all the problems. And he was asked, this happened in December 2001, and he was asked, as Professor ABC Nwosu, actually December 2000, not 2001, sorry, that he should give them somebody. Eventually, they ended up 3 names that they can approach to do the job. I didn't know all this discussion. It was not that I knew. I was just in a bank, as Fidelity Bank, which is mentioned now. ABC was Minister of Health, and he invited me for a dinner. For me as a bank, I'm going to look for deposits. So I went to dinner. We finished talking. We never mentioned politics. We talked generally about Nigeria, my ideas about Nigeria and everything. And finished dinner, I left for Lagos. He didn't tell me about politics. But in April, the people went back to him. He told them, I have 3 candidates. 1, P2B, 2, P2B, 3, P2B. Go and look for him. The people came from his office to my office and talked about politics. And I told them I used the word, over my dead body. At 40, I was chairman of the bank. I was the highest investor in the bank. I had interest in 3 banks where I was seated on the board. I'm enjoying myself. I don't have anything. I fly every week. I go to London and come back first class. So what is this man talking? Go and get involved with this madness. That year, I had always done courses in various schools. Every year, I spent at least a week. Usually it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks in school. That's taking me to Harvard, to Columbia, Oxford, Cambridge. I've been to all of them. That year I was going to Kellogg Graduate School to do a program that was for 6 weeks. So in June that year, I went to Kellogg. The man who founded Kellogg Graduate School, Professor Dean Jacob, it was his last year. He founded the school in 1957. 2001 was the last year he taught and retired. And he took us on what they call global economy. After 1 month of being in this class, this man never mentioned anything about Africa. A day before he concluded the lecture, everybody in Chicago the hall was full of top business leaders. A day before that, the final day, when he finished, I raised my hand and said, you never said anything about Africa. He said, you want to know about Africa? I said, yes. I paid $40,000 for this course. And nothing was mentioned about the continent that came. He said, I'll tell you about Africa tomorrow. The next day, which was his last day, he finished and said, you want to know about Africa? It's important I'll tell you this story. I said, yes. He said, there's nothing called African economy. He said, nobody plans with Africa.